thinking about my character and all
There, Claire. Can always just play a human fighter.
that. Dang! Like,
The
there,
default.
yeah, there, Claire. I got a character just for you. Pulls out my sack of Generis's. Hey,
Why did you roll for hit points, Bella? Why did you do it?
I like
Because
the
isn't that
idea.
how we do?
What are you playing, Bella?
Barbarian.
Really?
She has huge muscles.
Yeah, I won't be playing Barbarian then.
Were you gonna do that?
No, look, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just trying to think. I'm thinking on that. Like, um, I just sorry. I just had that like amusing thought of like the generic bag where Safi just has like a bag of like squishmallow dwarves for me to pick.
You can pick Tordek. That's like the only one that anyone ever remembers.
Here you go, Claire. It's like he's like Gimli.
Why the fuck doesn't 5th edition get iconics? Oh, because then they have to commit to literally anything, and they don't want to do that.
It's a me, Gomli the dwarf, with my signature catchphrase. It's Gomlin time.
I got a question for you. Why the fuck would you ever use unarmed strike on monks? At first, it takes until 5th level until you're as good as the freaking rogue in terms of just your damage die. That's assuming your rogue isn't using a rapier. Then you gotta wait until level 11. I think the martial arts die.
Cool.
The martial arts die were developed by someone who A, didn't want to have multiple dice like they had in 3.5, and B, really wanted it to be this cool gradual thing instead of just going, you just make it a D8 or a D10 and leave it at that, bucko. You don't need this progression that 3.5 and AD&D had it. AD&D had it and it was silly. And then in 3.0 you actually got a D20 at the end, which is just the goofiest shit ever. HP bloat and the obsession with what I call the linearification of features is just the cancer of this game. Growing everywhere, slowing it down, and making everyone nauseous.
And that is why we got a Safi to make game better.
Yeah.
Safi goodness.
Linearification, by the way, is the 3.5 obsession with the idea that everything has to tie back to your hit dice and your level, and everything has to go up over time, no matter what it is. It's like, oh, here's a cool slow fall feature. It goes up over time. Here's a feature that lets you play better at chess. It gets up over time. Okay, that's fair. Here's a feature that lets you, castle in chess, but it gets better over time. It's like, what?
I mean, there is a chess version that has like roguelike elements.
God damn it! I don't want to go in the chess dungeon.
The chess dungeon. Oh yeah, it's like that. It's like that scene from the Harry Potter film where like Dudley, said, "Harry, it's like wizard in chess. I have to play wizard in chess."
Okay, I just lost my fucking mind thinking about a dungeon where like every fight is just a chess table standing in the way between you and where you're going.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be that bad up until like you actually have to play chess every single round, or encounter, which means it just goes.
Claire, chess is the game of kings. It is the perfect game, infallible game. It's totally not actually kind of. Ugh.
It's actually outgamed.
Look, I'm still perplexed by the fact that we had a chess controversy this year where the most popular theory was for cheating was.
Yeah, the anal beads.
Yeah. Well, there's a squishmallow. I just wanted to share that.
Okay, that's stuff. Oh, let me see if I can find. There we go. That's how I feel about those mallows. Look at them. It's the yellow booger that they keep using.
So you have 3rd level for HP.
Yeah.
What about for talents and spell points? How many of those do we have?
Let me actually take a look at an actual fucking spellcaster.
Because I'm doing Elementalist.
Alright, cool. I coincidentally had that one open.
Look, it was just right here.
On that note, I'm gonna look at like the favorite thing, or the favorite element thing. At 3rd level, choose one damage type once per turn. Oh wow, you deal extra. Wow. I mean, I guess that's doubled on a crit, but like, I'm not one of those fucking nerds who goes, the game should be balanced around crits. Double all hit points. You know, that
How's the
5% chance.
admixture?
Oh, this extra
I can
damage
double blast type.
is initial. Okay, I don't. Favorite element goes up. That much I'll tell you immediately. Spell points, I mean, you might as well, really. It's just you don't get to cast your big things like that. Because if I give you 3, you'll have like a few castings and then you get all whiny. And you're already casting like weak spells compared to marshals who already get the big buff. So get yourself some staying power.
So I get, which level do I get the stats up to?
Pretty much everything that's on the table you get 10th, except that your spells being cast are cast as if you were 3rd level.
Okay, so it's 10 spell points. At least.
This is Spirits of Power 5e, like you said, right?
Yeah.
I linked it.
Okay.
Do you need the wiki?
I found the wiki. I'm just.
I also
trying.
shows in my background.
Poor
Yeah,
Claire.
I'm just trying to. I admit, I am having lots of trouble focusing tonight.
Well, to be fair, Claire, I had a weird night.
Yes. Did a weird night.
Yeah.
I had a dog look at me like I was beating her.
I had a
What
dream.
about you? Oh,
People had
yeah.
to go through like 10 horror scenarios. And they were weird stuff. With
What?
fog and zombies. And buildings that basically were escheering in nature. And then one of the last few ones was like you're just chilling out in the house. And some dude in really noisy leathers walking around the place. I woke up during that part because for some reason I was suddenly a participant. And I didn't like that. And the weird part is that in my dream, I like pushed an on-off button, like one styled like Windows XP that was on my chest, and I pushed it, and I just popped awake. And when I went back to bed, the dream just kept going. Like I actually just exited the fucking place. That's just goofy, man. For some reason, I don't know if John Carmack or Romero was there, but one of those Doom people was there in the backstage area I suddenly appeared in. Also, some of the competitors actually died. Ain't that something?
That's weird in dreams.
I just have my dreams are always odd if I can actually remember them. I don't see people's faces a lot.
If there ain't no shark bait, it ain't no dream.
I see shark bait all the time, but like
Usually
anytime-
someone's eating her.
yeah, like the only time I ever see people's faces if it's like Zyla or I don't know anyone really, but otherwise like
Because I haven't seen my face that often.
well, it's a fox.
God, dang it!
But yeah, like I remember it really clearly when it was more like I don't know, not lucid. I don't know. Is like if I see someone's face, they don't have a face, or it's like there's always fog, which is weird.
Have you ever dreamt about all your insects and bugs and roaches escaping and crawling all over your body?
You know, it's funny. I don't ever have bug dreams.
Well, ain't that just something?
I have anxiety-based dreams around the bugs where like I come home and they're like the enclosures are just well, no, they're like the enclosures just open. Because I have lots of I just have lots of anxiety dreams about like loss of control.
Lots
You
of
know how
shark
it
bait.
is. Well, look, I don't like those dreams. I love this baby, and I'm happy to report. I know Safi wants to hear this because I told everyone else. Sharkbait's eye is okay.
Yay.
She has
Yeah.
a very powerful eye.
Yeah, she actually does because I'm looking through the classes and stuff. I was told that around this age, Sharkbait's supposed to have lots of eye issues that should be visible, but she hasn't had any signs of that. Apparently, she was supposed to get a cataract like a year or so ago. It's like, well, good. She didn't.
Do you get the ability and score improvements from leveling up or not?
Yeah, sure. They're on the features list, and if I honestly didn't want to give you that, I would just give you the 18 countdown 2 array. 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8.
I always want to make sure.
Okay, so just making sure I don't play a class in this game. I play a
What?
or no. Um,
You choose
Y-
one of
you
the
are-
styles. You can make a class, but it's harder.
right.
What do you talk? What is your class, Claire?
Well, I'm kind of looking through it, like what probably a martial class because I like martial.
I mean, the
Not
thing.
gonna be Bazooka.
So, are you thinking about the traditions? Is that what's going on in your head?
I think so.
The traditions are just like a little stack of papers that determine some basic parts, like what you're casting with, and if you get any bonus magic talents, what kind of weird features your casting has, etc.
Marshall.
They're they're disconnected from your class for the most part.
Yeah, you also have the classes which are listed on the page.
Yes.
Like I'm elementalist for Mindclair.
Okay.
Wait, does it ever say that anywhere on their tradition? Let's see. Proficiencies. Simple weapons, martial weapons. If using the Spheres of Might, this is the first level in this class, you can trade out to proficiency, as well as unarmored defense feature for a martial tradition. Oh, an elementalist can do that. That's cool.
I could if I wanted to. I'm focusing mage for this time.
You can always look at the quick build features. Should give you some quick tips.
Yep, I'm just going through talents right now. Writing them down on the side.
Okay, it doesn't mention it, but yeah, everyone who gets like marshals get the martial thing, and anyone who shoots little spell points gets the casting thing. Let's see, artificial.
Trapper sounds cool, but it sounds like one of those things that was only be useful if I'm like out of combat.
Wait, what do you say, Claire?
Oh, a sphere of trap sounds kind of cool.
Sphere
But
of
like
trap?
the
Yeah,
traps.
the trap tree.
Oh,
Yeah,
That-
skills for trapping.
Clara, you say. My brain thought that it was like a spell you were talking about.
A sphere of trap. Sphere. Man, I summoned a sphere of bear traps to just throw you in that.
Why are you doing this shark bait? She's just a little girl.
Look, I can see her just like bouncing around a bear trap, making me nervous.
Dangling off of a rope trap that snared her tail.
Doing her
Just
wiggles.
looking at you as she slowly spins around.
Wait, barrage. Does that let me like arrow off?
Arrow off.
Arrow off. Thundercay. Thundercay. Haven't played Shadowverse in years, but I still hear arrow off in my effing head.
Let's see. Ooh, snare traps. Constructed with rope wire and similar materials. Darts. Trap. Legendary feats. Wow. That's not a legendary feat, motherfucker. That's a basic requirement of the shit doing anything at later levels.
Yeah, that's like the legendary talents are literally you need these to actually do something.
Your traps are now considered magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance. Wow.
Yay! Yeah, it's like yeah, your legendary talent is you're now allowed to attack things
I
with any
don't do
sort
half or
of.
zero damage against certain bumblefucks. Great.
So the reason I was looking at the trap thing is that I like the idea. Remember how effective I was with my magical net?
Oh my fucking
Yeah.
god, Claire.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
special one.
Keep going, Claire.
Oh, I just thought that would be cool to do again.
The trap wielder feat sometimes. What? When placing a trap. Oh. What? Just tuck a bear trap at their feet. What?
Yeah, just drop a bear trap at their feet.
Throw it at their butt. And they go, oh, wow, wow.
I mean, I like the idea of putting a trap on a chain and swinging it at someone. That's a bear trap on a chain, and just like whipping it at someone. That sounds cool.
Did we watch a movie about that? I think that was um Cabin in the Woods. Oh,
Uh,
zombies had that.
yeah, I think so.
All right.
Scoundrel.
Let's have a look, see what Bella's up to. A sniff.
New features.
Barbarian, just as I thought.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, I like Dirty Trick here. Sorry.
Who gets Dirty Trick, Claire?
Oh, the scoundrel, because it goes from like being really horrible things to do to someone to kind of childish. It's like as an action, you may attempt to gouge a creature's eyes out, kick dirt in their face, box its ears, tangle its limbs together, tie their clothes in a knot.
Is this the fucking TV tropes of like pyromaniac, also jaywalker?
Yeah, pyromaniac, grand larcenist, jaywalker.
Here we go. The trope is called arson, murder, and jaywalking.
Yeah, I love that one.
It's like that wanted poster for one of the weasels in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where he has like larceny and then grand larceny, then it says really grand larceny. Like man, he stole really hard.
Arson, murder, and jaywalking. Gosh.
Have you been just staring at me this entire time? What? You're just
Give
a
her
little
attention,
ghoul.
Claire.
Lincoln Stern. You stand accused of 12 counts of murder in the first degree, 14 counts of armed theft of federal property, 22 counts of piracy and high speed, 18 counts of fraud, and 37 counts of rape, and 1 moving violation.
How do you plead?
Guilty of the moving violation. Innocent on the rest.
I am actually not the person. I am not the person that you are accusing. I am the representative of the person you are accusing. He just goes all sovereign citizen on you.
What's the array again? 'Cause I don't think it's like that.
Wait, what?
What's the array we're using?
15, 14,
Standard.
13, 12, 10, 8.
The standard array is 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 8.
Yeah, I was right.
Oh man, Claire has brutal critical. She does 1 more die of damage on a critical. Which is...
I have that typed out.
Hmm?
I have that typed out.
That is such a garbage feature. You're 9th
Yes.
fucking level, and 5% of the time, you maybe get to roll an extra d12.
Yeah, I'm looking through these. I'm not.
This feature
I don't
is
wanna-
a lot better in Pathfinder 2e, I'll tell you.
The thing is, I just don't want to go wrestler again. You know.
Claire doesn't want to flex on the enemies once more.
I mean, that was really fun, but I want to try something else. Chirpy, I'm sorry. Don't look at me like I'm hurting you too.
Belle
I get
also
so sensitive
wanted
to
an instinctive
animals.
pounce, right?
Yeah. And primal knowledge. I gotta figure out what skills I'm getting.
Gosh, where's pounce
I
from?
think
Tasha's. Let's see. There we go.
I'm giving myself a martial tradition instead of doing the normal thing.
Wait.
Hmm?
Look at the sniper sphere. Legendary talent, Star Scraper. roll disadvantage to increase your weapon's range to 1 mile.
Wait, what are you doing, Claire?
I was looking at the sniper suit because I kind of like that idea, and it's the legendary talent is called Star Scraper, and it's literally you don't need line of sight, you don't need to see the target, but you can just increase your weapon's range by 1 mile and roll disadvantage. And it ignores cover. What am I shooting at them? A goddamn stinger missile?
Basically, if you know where they are and there's a straight shot, you can hit them.
Looks at Zyla a mile away. Stay right where you are.
Don't move.
I'd hate to use this up close. Lanza Delabro. And I fired that off of a bow apparently, with a draw strength of like 1 bajillion, I guess. It doesn't even like say how it works. It just says I can do it.
Well, it says you have to have an accurate idea of the location.
Which that I'm just curious. How do
You
you
can
how do you know? Do I just kind of go? I just picture Bella a mile away, aim my
No,
bow
no.
in a
You have to know where they are. Like if someone's scryed on them, or if like someone's flying and can see them like a mile away, and they tell you where they are, you can hit them.
I actually
But
open
if
up a little portal. He's right there. Get him! Like, all right.
but if they're like enclosed with like no possible way for an arrow to actually get into them, they can't be hit by it.
I might actually go sniper. That sounds really cool. Now to think about, it. I can be like archer, but actually accomplish things.
Archer accomplishes stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, in the
Claire.
new stuff he does, yes.
He
And
kills Gilgamesh.
can, can can I get the array typed out? Because
I thought you meant Archer from the TV show Archer.
I
It's
don't
like
think
he
so.
doesn't use a bow and arrow.
I know, annoyingly, right?
Wait, what do you want, Bella?
the array typed out, so I
Goodness me. Let
Oh
me,
my.
let me,
And don't forget it.
Give me a hot minute.
Yeah.
And then, Gosh darn it.
Too fast, too quick.
Too fast, too smooth. Quick drop.
Muchas gracias, Dizzy.
Dang, if we were 11th level. Oh well, I still get a lot.
Aw. You're always
15
one
is from-
away.
I know, right?
And that's annoying. Because I legitimately think that the concept of build crafting has started to significantly detract from the core concept of the game. And people are like, no, it's supplementary. Like, no, it's not. If you ever say it's supplementary, then no, it's not. If you feel the need to say it.
And my last one for destruction.
I get it. It's the only communal language you have, but isn't that something? Elemental genotype. Goodness me, what's all this? Inspired kineticist. Goodness. Destructive flexibility. Oh, that's cute. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom actually. So. Oh! Oh, that wasn't very smart.
Doomblade is martial prowess, and I'm actually writing her not very martial this time around. And what the hell is this picture for
Yeah,
the
there's a-
Doomblade?
There's a picture in there that I don't understand either.
I gotta show everyone else this picture, Safi.
Well, then just do it.
I'm sending it now. Look at this picture. What is going on?
It's also awkwardly in the header.
Yeah, it is cutting into the header.
He's emanating doom.
You
He looks like a
child want to
rep-
give me a free sample? I'll show you a free sample.
Death.
No, make it. Sam, you gotta be realistic. This is a tabletop party character that looks like this. A free sample, you say? Thank you, my good boy.
Okay,
It's so wonderful to see you to have working for a coin.
Getsuga Tensho.
whoever wants to
Oh,
hear.
by the way,
Go ahead.
oh, grab Safi. I grasp Safi with my
Yeah.
grasping hand. So sniper sounds really awesome. What should I? How should I go about doing a sniper?
Well, okay, you ask me questions I can't immediately answer. Sniper, so the thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
The
Ooh.
sphere of sniping. It's not a spell.
Okay, what do you want to get out of sniper?
Sounds really cool. I'm sniping.
I don't know how to help you, Claire.
So much, Claire.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. I like.
What do you want to do with it? Don't just say I like the sound of it.
I like shooting people. I like the whole shooting people in the head thing, especially the legendary talent fragmenting shot because it sounds so goofy, like in the good way.
I mean, sure, go for it. Hey, anyone want to hear a really wacky crackpot theory I have?
What?
Go for it.
It has like a 0% chance of being real, but it'd be fucking funny if it was. So everyone
Hmm.
knows that like WotC is basically up shit creek, and Bank of
yeah,
America is
it's
telling
in
them to go
trouble.
fuck themselves.
Yeah.
So with how the playtest has been going, and how WotC's future is very vague and hazy, especially with Hasbro going further up the shit creek as well. Let's see where Hasbro's stock is right now. I remember reading that like Ruby was
It's
like,
gone down a lot.
oh, it's below 60 right now. It's 58, 59. Let's see. It was just a few weeks ago, before I think Bank of America said it then. It's gone to 7% since the 14th, which is a lot, all things considered. I remember when Rudy was like, "Oh, I buy it at like at 60 because it can always go up," and now it's like, oh, at a low since 2020. Point is, with all the shit going on, and remember, what they want to do with D&D Beyond is they want to turn into this big MTX monetization platform, right? But that's
Yeah.
years from now. They said they're really releasing this in 2024. What if, out of sheer desperation, and just the need and greed to pad out those numbers because Secret Lairs don't sell or something like that, or people don't buy PHBs because they're like, oh, there's a new one coming in 2 years. They say it's 2024, but then, when the playtest is over, hey, we're releasing 6th edition, yay! And they release a crappy-ass, sort of half-finished online VTT that has, like, basic features and everything, and the MTX is there, and I could see this happening. It's not likely, but wouldn't it be fucking funny if in all this clusterfuck, they move up the date, or maybe that was always the plan? Because, to be honest, knowing this industry, moving up the date is actually a clever plan, because it makes people go, oh, after a few years, I should probably keep buying stuff, and it's like, nope, you fucking dumbass. We lied.
God.
I mean, the funny part is that it would really be like a mask off kind of moment.
Well, they're already masked off with the like stupid Hasbro CEO people, like marketing people, going that the reason things are going poorly is that their player base are being very price sensitive, which, by the way, didn't go over very well. Was actually one of the reasons their stock dropped. Because it turns out saying something really effing stupid like that causes
Claire,
issues.
why don't you just get another job as working at McDonald's? Get 2 jobs, then you can afford all of the products.
Get another job at McDonald's, Claire.
You see, I would if I wasn't already doing that. The way it feels sometimes.
Also, there's something someone said on the Raukow server, which is bears repeating. Everyone's like, "Oh man, that little cat robot that's sliding around the store is super cute." And then he points out, by the way, you do know that this means that people are like supporting the removal of labor, right?
Yeah.
Well, at least Dystopia's finally, dressing it up cute instead of in the stupid shit they've been doing so far, where Mark Zuckerberg doesn't even have legs.
Hey, they're supposedly working on legs.
They have them, if I recall correctly. They're just not in
They don't
production yet.
work.
They're not in production
Yeah,
yet.
they just... Actually, apparently they don't have anything. It was actually a lie what they showed.
I love the idea of like it works in like this very specific room where we have like predetermined locations where the legs go, and if you don't move according to a specific path, you're like shoots off 10 miles to the left, trying to find a connection point.
It's like on View, but worse somehow.
I love the idea of them walking cross-legged because they just keep attaching to the wrong points. Oh,
I like the idea of like a grandma wanting to talk with other racists on her Facebook VR thing. Like, because this is the target audience, apparently. I guess, shrug. And her computer bricks because of leg physics being like too intensive.
Inverse kinetics is very well. It's not that heavy on the CPU load for the most part.
Oh, yeah, I mean they make it so inconveniently that it is.
I mean, basic inverse kinetics looks like shit, especially with human legs. But gosh, it's always the details, ain't it? You try to shut down all the micro services on Twitter, and suddenly, whoopsie snickerdoodles, everyone's passwords have been decrypted and posted online. And then Elon Musk puts at the bottom a little winky emoji like, whoopsie snickerdoodles. Hope the European Union doesn't sue me for thousands of dollars for breaking the GDPR by posting everyone's personal information online. Oopsies.
Oh, do I have to be a medium size or do I go small?
You can go small if you want to. Since I'm going alter ego, can you please double my sheet? Well, first off, I need to assign
Oh,
Claire
boy.
her sheet. There you go. And then,
Don't want to be rude.
oh, whoops! It made two duplicates.
I'm double Claire.
No of Hannah for
Uh,
some reason.
I'm gonna get for a second. Well, for a couple
Why
minutes.
did it duplicate her twice?
I'm double
Be right
Claire.
back.
The alter ego
Okay,
is alter
Bella.
ego. Bye, Bella.
Wait, I just thought of something. If I become a sniper and I also take scoundrel smite sphere, right? Can I make a sniping attack as a dirty trick and just shoot someone in the eyes?
Okay, wait. What are you doing? Where are we at?
Well, like sniper, is basically that a range, really
Okay.
long range bow person,
Yeah.
and dirty trick is the scoundrel's like I'm gonna fight like a jerk.
The fact that this section says the GM determines what exact dirty tricks are available depending on what the target is wearing, what is nearby, and what you plan on inhibit it, just blows my fucking mind.
Also, do we get bonus languages for intelligence, or do we just get like the two let thing lists for the race?
You don't need too many languages for this one. Don't worry about it.
That
Yeah, because I got common and Sylvan. I was possibly gonna get Goblin just for the hell of it.
See, this is the part where I'm gonna raise a thing. Languages were supposed to be like skills and the equipment you carry and the spells you prepare. The idea was you did your homework and you got it all sorted out ahead of time, and now it's just this weird vestigial thing that exists because it kind of makes sense, but like the system doesn't really care.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about them in terms of the character.
I mean, hey, listen, you go to school. I guess you could just take extra languages according to your modifier if you really wanted to. I just don't know if it's healthy for your curriculum if like all of your minors are in foreign languages while you're trying to be a math major. Don't worry, I can explain this mathematical equation in French and German. And also
I mean,
in
I
Monkey.
can do that. I can write it.
Expressing math
Everyone uses the same ones.
expressing it in Monkey takes some time though.
amateurs.
Okay, so as an action, this well, I think that you're not supposed to be able to, but nothing actually explicitly says it. And since we're playing 5th edition, and Raw and Rye can go fuck themselves. Sure. I mean,
Oh,
to be
yeah,
fair,
I think I have all my stuff right now.
to be fair, you can just put like a little pouch of sand at the tip of your arrow and then shoot that. So it's not unreasonable.
I think I have all my stuff written out now.
Don't always throw powdered glass at people's eyes.
Oh, there's one thing I need your help with, stuff.
What is it? Is it getting me to
I
shut
have
up?
unarmored. Oh,
Oh,
I have unarmored defense.
That's very nice.
So, how do I program that in?
So on your so what does it use to calculate this?
It uses my key ability score, which is charisma.
Okay, then the usual isn't going to work. So your AC has a little gear, and it has like presets for this, but none of the presets are going to apply here. I'm going to have to do this one by hand, baby. Luckily, I'm very intelligent, so I can do this with like an ABC. So Dex and Sha, right?
Yep, Dex and charisma plus 10, as long as I have no armor on.
There.
Which I'm going on.
Is this correct? Is this
That should be correct? Yes.
is this your number one answer?
Is this your card?
prove it.
I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
looks alright.
I love it whenever the number one answer makes him go, "Oh my fucking god!" What do kids keep under their bed? And it's like porn Max, and he just fucking dies on live TV.
I love those things.
There's just something funny about a presenter who's just putting in all this zest, internally collapsing like a balloon. I mean, I imagine he can laugh at himself, otherwise he wouldn't have the job. But I think it's like the usual idea of like watching someone fancy and sort of uppity and professional be confronted with something silly. It's all in good fun. Wait, you have a feature called Magus? That's illegal. That's a class in a whole other system.
Wait, who has Magus?
Doomblade.
Oh yeah, I didn't look. Yeah, because their whole thing is like, how do I enchant this weapon?
Doombringer.
Seriously, what the fuck is that art? I have a healing potion. Die.
You will die. You will die. No, I can't do it. I don't know if I can master the voice acting quality.
Yeah, I took
the CDIs.
Aspirant.
Lovely. Improved critical. Wow.
Yeah, my lasers are critical.
I mean, the aspirant.
Aspirant, yeah.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh gosh. They're getting lots of features. They're very bland. They are the champion of the class, but fair enough.
Well, they're really good if you want to blend stuff, because like I can mix stuff together. I can get bonus movement from my elements. It's all over the place, honestly.
Stomach.
Okay, so now I have all my features written out.
I give
How do I get-
I give 5th edition Adventure Design a lot of shit, but I've been reading through this so far, and I will say, I think a first level party might actually survive this one. Unlike Lost Mines, unlike Death House, you might actually make it. If you're like a little babby party, a little babby still like, what's an RPG?
Also, do we ever get any more skills?
In 5th edition, no, of course not.
Because I get wow, you only get 2.
You should get another 2 from your background, I think.
For my tradition probably.
Yeah, your tradition also gives you some.
Background would be the fairy background, right?
Your background could be whatever you want it to be. Let me look up what a background's composed out of. So let's see. Let me pull up Acolyte. It's a nice one. No, not Accolade. You silly fingers. Here we go. Background.
Okay. Now I see what I was on for.
Okay, a background gives you 2 skill proficiencies, 2 language of choice, or two proficiencies of choice. Basically, 2 proficiencies, and some random garbage you can put in your pockets.
Okay, I see it now. I was looking at the wrong thing. Thank you.
Isn't it funny that, like, on the 5th edition, like, the physical character sheet, your bonds, flaws, and everything are, like, front and center on, like, the top right of your main page, underneath your header? And here they're stuffed away in the last tab in biography. I mean, to be fair, this is, like, your combat sheet, if anything, but makes me fucking giggle that, like, what you want on your first page, your main page, are, like, the things you need the most. Like, I want to have a summary page. 3.5 ones does it great. Mwah. You have your skills that you have ranks in. Mwah. You have actions and features that you want to have front and center, like a little box. Oh, my lay on hands is there, and my smite. and you have your AC and all your hit points. And here it's like skills and ability, and also like random resources, and I guess your resistances and immunities, which makes sense for monsters, but it feels silly on a character. Because when I open my sheet, the first thing I want to know is if I'm immune to exhaustion. What size am I?
Am I immune?
I'm back.
to this?
Oh, wow.
Claire. Don't worry,
Good
Claire. I'm starting to feel it because I, after this, have to wash my hair. Then I have to go to the barber shop and get my hair cut.
Oh my god, I need to do that so soon.
You should get it
Oh, me
done before.
too.
Get it done before you go to Asia. They won't know how to handle white guy hair.
No, I've had to have it done there. They really don't. You're right. Except in Japan.
Oh yeah, because they mostly have sleek hair and you have like a puffy.
Yeah, and actually in Japan, I found a guy who got through my hair in like 9 minutes because it was 1,000 yen for a 10-minute haircut, guaranteed.
Hilarious.
It was ridiculous.
I don't
It's
even
kinda
know what I was
painful.
talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about the fact that after my haircut, I have to go back home, and I have to do a thing online. I have an appointment online. And then at 4, I have to go somewhere else. It's that I did my groceries yesterday, or I would have to do that too. And then I might have like a few hours in between. My feet hurt yesterday too. It's great. It's great. It's all
Rubs-
going great.
Rubs your feet.
I feel for you, Claire. I know you have it worse.
Big
No,
feet.
I'm okay. It's just a lot of things are just kind of piling. Well, it's
You work
one
at McDonald's, Claire.
thing.
Yeah, we all feel pretty bad for you. Claire.
Oh, have I told you about the McDonald's ad that runs here yet?
No.
So there's a McDonald's ad that I heard on the radio while I was going halfway across the country. So the advertisement is like, you know, McDonald's teaches your kids how to go for it. Like they have this stupid intro that's like, oh, it's almost closing time, and like a whole parade of people shows up. What do? Do you quickly close and lock the door and beg to God for mercy? Or do you open up and shape up one more time? And then it's like, this is why you should sign up for McDonald's. And it's very clearly aimed at like parents to make them think that working at McDonald's is a good idea. Because no fucking teen is going to do that on his own.
We
Do you want to sell your soul to a corporation?
No, it's because like only boomers still think that working at McDonald's is a good thing. So
So they also blame you for it. It's like, oh, you also suck.
I wanted you to shape up and be a better person, so I gave you a job at a corporation that I think makes you a worse person.
Hey. By the way, the whole time you're working here, I want you to just know, I'm gonna constantly remind you that it's not a real job and the people there are unintelligent.
I mean, it's the Netherlands, so people are a hell of a lot nicer about it. And also, your working conditions are better for non-McDonald's related reasons.
Look, I've long since accepted because I have people from multiple different countries telling me it's so weird how you're treated at McDonald's. Like that doesn't really happen here a lot, like ever. Like, you know.
Welcome to a corpocracy, where all the corporations
like-
make out the...
It's almost as if America sucks shit.
All McDonald's has to do is
It
write out...
does.
They just have to sign up for a subscription at the lobby professionals.
You know, I've told Zala and Bell this a few times, and I think I've talked about it on Twitter. Is that our store at our McDonald's? It's the only restaurant that doesn't have those. Remember that we are either understaffed or there's a pandemic, or remember that our staff is human.
I like
Please
how
be
many of these backgrounds are all from Magic.
Yeah, I
What?
noticed that too.
Wait,
The
what?
Oh, yeah.
background list, like half of them are from Ravnica.
Oh, yeah. Because when
Guild
they made the
Merchant,
Ravnica
Guild
book... Yeah.
Artisan, Gate Urchin,
Rakdos
Simic
is a-
Person, Rakdos. It's just, I get it. You made like 50 things to cash in on ruining your card game.
The funniest part, by the way, is that nobody really cares about the Ravnica setting.
Well, no
I
one.
mean,
No.
people liked Loxodon, I thought. As a
No, I
race.
mean in D&D. In D&D.
Yeah, I thought
Loxodons,
people
yeah.
liked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like some of the races, but yeah, no one plays that. I've never heard anyone talk about playing it before. I wonder if anyone plays
didn't
the Harry
even know it
Potter Magic
existed.
better.
I hope not.
I hope not. I mean, so
What
do
was
I.
that called?
Strixhaven or something.
Strixhaven, that's it.
I don't know
Also-
what the actual like.
Go
I
on.
think what's called, but I don't know what the actual like Strixhaven like book is called, but that's where it takes place.
What is it again?
Boris and Sappho.
Curriculum of Chaos.
Could be that.
Here we go. Yeah, Strixhaven, a Curriculum of Chaos. That's the D&D book.
I did not realize they made a D&D book about that. That's because I'm gonna be real with you. Nobody actually gave a flying F about Strixhaven setting. Everyone just liked how powerful the set was.
Most people kind of gloss over Ravnica, but I think some people are like, yeah, that's a cute little idea. The adventure that the book comes with though is just Harry Potter.
That's what Strixhaven is.
Now,
That's
Yeah.
how
I
it
saw
is.
some fun videos by I don't know, they're called Dimension 20 or something, or like the Game Changers 20 or something. They're awesome. I think it's a very cute show, and I think that the D&D is very cute. And they made some comments about Harry Potter, and the two things they said about the Sorting Hat is one, these kids are 11, their brains aren't developed, what? And two is, this is called tracking, and it is proven to be an ineffective method of teaching. I just love that he brings up like their studies about this. And the GM, by the way, rolled with it beautifully. They went like, well, maybe in the non-magical. Ugh, I love that they casually tried to throw in a half-swallowed slur to really emphasize that they were like, no, we're special. Oh,
Also,
inspiring.
it's Brennan Lee Mulligan. Yeah, that dude's a
Yeah.
treasure.
He's good.
That guy's a fucking word wizard. Reminds me of that
He
guy who
is.
wrote Words. Forgot his name.
Bo Burnham.
Yeah, and then
Bo
there's
Burnham, yeah.
that other guy that I was like, never mind. Point is, he's a word wizard. Who needs to shoot death spells when you can just make Voldemort's head explode by telling him a funny joke? Honestly, why hasn't anyone... Like, he casts Avacadabra and you shoot at his wand and you say nose job and you flip it up against his nose that he doesn't have. Like, that's the
Then you
perfect
laugh
way to
at it.
finish him. It has just as much seriousness as the rest of the setting. God, my sister used to like Harry Potter. She read all the books and everything.
I had all of them.
Which is funny because my mother originally bought them for me. And I don't like them because I don't know, I'm just not a reader.
My mom pushed me to read all of them as a kid because she didn't want me to be that weirdo left out from everyone else reading them. She legitimately forced me to read the first Harry Potter book.
How far we've come with society. At first you were a nerd, and now your mom is like, oh my god, you're not a nerd.
I mean, this was like, what, 97, 98?
I saw a meme like
little
this recently, where it's like, where were you? I was at the library studying. No, you were smoking weed, you fucking non-nerd. What was it again? Ugh.
How dare you not read Harry Potter? Did you know I based my entire personality off this book, my child? Yeah, I know, Mom.
I'm in the
how do I set the
miscellaneous
spheres up
school.
in my book.
I'm in the yellow class of miscellaneous children.
I'm in the others.
I'm very much defined by my complete absence of other character traits. Okay, why are you sending me a real text file?
Because it's got my list out, so you can help me get all this stuff in, so
Oh.
you can tell me what to do.
Oh my god, Word, I do not want to open you. No, Word, shoo. I need to download Open Office.
Go on, get.
Oh, god damn. Downloads. Generate your ability scores. Casting tradition. Fey. Spheres. 0 out of 7.
Yeah, it was listed the number, so I keep track of how many I had left to assign.
Hubba, what do you need from me?
How do I put the spheres in my thing?
Well, you go to features and you just type it out with your hands.
Or just copy paste, but remember to Control Shift V so you don't copy the formatting.
I need to look something up actually. How does it have spellcasting as a concept?
I am not allowed to change stuff.
What?
One of original or other are not objects detected.
Sal, I'm talking about your character sheet. Click the app
That's what I'm
button.
doing.
Why can't you?
Oh, that's not one to do.
I don't
Yeah,
know why
when I
you can't do
tried
that.
it-
Nah.
Because I'm pretty sure the Dizzy's done that.
Yeah, when I
What am
try
I
to do
doing?
it, it says cannot do thing.
Like Dizzy's added her whole class and everything. Jesus Christ, what's pull up your character. You sure are just a dude.
There, did it. 21 hit points.
Wow. That's above average.
Yeah, because I'm gonna go. I've been trying to focus. I'm like so conscript sniper because that sounds about right, right?
Okay, well,
Wait,
first,
Claire, why'd you roll 4 dice?
Total 3.
1d10 plus 3, and then
Oh no,
3d10.
no, I meant to roll 3d10s, but I accidentally rolled 1d10.
Claire, you don't roll the first. You get one more because you don't roll the first die. You get the automatic amount.
good job, Claire.
It says that in your thing at first level. 10 plus your con score.
I've been trying to look for a meme that like sums up everything perfectly, and it's that dog that has like his tongue stuck out and is like an okay,
Okay,
with
so-
his hands.
And also, Claire, what's your con score?
Oh yeah, I should do my scores. Shoot. Let me look at the array.
I pick up Claire and I flip her upside down.
I know. Dexterity's gonna be my highest. That's 15.
So Zala, that one doesn't work for you?
Let me go try it again, because it's still not letting me do anything.
Refresh the page, maybe.
Yeah, because on the oscillating sheet, it's not letting me. Let's see.
Let's see, maybe it's being funny with you. Okay, now you're the owner. You should have access to it. You know, I really like the fact that the 3.5 one. There's one thing going for it, and so you can set monsters to this tiny little baby ass sheet, which has none of the information you need if it has any special features.
You do not own a token with vision to scene. That makes sense. There's no scene. You haven't given it this vision.
Okay, so I still rolled pretty good. So I actually get more hit points with the actual real dice roll.
Okay, so that's 29 plus 3 for your thing. So that is 32.
Hey everyone, I'm gonna be a sniper with like massive sack of hit points.
I have 20.
Claire, I don't want to hear about your bag of hit points.
My bag.
I'm
of
the
hit
tank
points.
with 21.
24.
How many times is Bella gonna be a fragile tank?
Just
Well,
don't get hit.
Actually, as a Blazoika,
No, it's still not letting me do it.
Taking averages is for I'm tempted. but
I
I'm not
could
gonna.
take average. What would that be? 12 plus 24. Yeah,
what the
24 is
heck, Dizzy? You're a magical girl?
Yeah.
How dare you be adorable?
See-
Okay,
Hmm?
now it's showing me stuff I can do.
Okay, good. How dare you be like, I'm an adorable dork. Look at me. And you turn into a super cutie. You turn into a VTuber. Wait, wait a second. This is just my
No.
VTuber like transformation. I go from this like disheveled dork, and then become to be further.
What are you
know, never
doing,
mind what I
Claire?
said. I'm like what's the word where you identify with things a bit too much? I'm kinning.
You're projecting.
Yeah,
I can't take
yes,
this anymore.
yes, Safi.
Also,
Projecting.
What is it, Bella?
please know my AC because I'm a turtle.
Well, what's your AC supposed to be like, Bella?
My AC, once I check it out, is 17. Plus, from my armored defense for Constitution. Wait, it's Constitution that I should.
Okay,
buff.
I'm trying to edit it, and it's like, no, you're an unarmored defense barbarian. He refuses. Like every
I
time
got
I try to set
swamped.
it, it just goes no, nope. Let me see. If I remove unarmed defense barbarian, will it let me?
No, it's content I need. Damn it.
No, it's still like no. You're an okay. There we go. Natural armor.
Eh.
Okay. So Let's take a look.
So it's 17 base, and then I add my con. So 19.
17 base, and you add your con.
Yeah.
Wait, why do you add your...
Is that barbarians unarmored?
Yeah, those don't stack.
They don't?
No. You take one formula for calculating your AC, which is either your armor, unarmored defense, or natural armor. And shields sort of layer on top of that.
See, I thought I was gaming the system.
No,
What?
no, you're not.
Trying to outplay Safi.
I thought I was gaming the system.
I thought I was smart, but it turns out there was a weird wiggly bit rule that I didn't know about. I know on 3.5 it stacks, but I'm gonna pull up the... Is it even in the PHB, or was this like a rules clarification I have to give like specifically later? Oh my goodness.
Okay, I did my stats. I know what class I want to be. We're level 3, you said, so how many talents?
Where is the section that tells you how to calculate armor class? Oh, I think about it, I've never seen it with my own eyes.
I've never seen this thing with my own eyes. It's a myth.
I heard that you can do it, but I don't know where it is. It's like those fucking things where like no one knows, but it's like, yeah, it's in the oral tradition now.
I swear there are look, it's not a myth. There are Warhammer fans who aren't Nazis. Just look, it's okay.
Please play it with me, and they start playing it, and it's like,
Okay.
Heil Hitler,
I
everyone.
can't add more abilities.
I'm just gonna add a whole bunch. You can just fill them with your hands.
That will help.
Here you go. Here's like 18 features. Here are like 18 passives. Go ahead. Tell me if you need more.
wild.
I'll help you fill them in a bit, but I'm trying to look up this fucking rule.
Yep, go ahead.
At least I know what I want to play now. It's
Because
important.
I've got all this stuff ready.
I need to know if it's real. If Tsuchinoko is real.
Tsuchinoko real? Question
Yes.
mark, exclamation point.
Tsuchinoko is real.
Because it's just a fat snake.
Wasn't the real deck, the danger deck, actually useful for a while?
Actually,
Yeah.
this year
think
the
it's still
danger
pretty
deck
good.
became this year a lot of the danger cards became hard meta, which caused like a 20% price increase across the board for all of them. Specifically Mothman, and I also think Tsuchinoko. But the deck's always been good, actually.
Oh, here we go. If you have multiple features that give you different ways to calculate your AC, you must choose which one to use. Don't tell me this is only under the character creation section, because that's a bad place to put that. What is Bella? Has your world been shattered?
Wait, then my AC would only be 13 if I.
So you might want to stick
Nah,
with
I'm
that
keeping
17 you get out of... You get 17 with your natural armor, or you get your 13 from your barbarian thing, so... You can always just wear normal armor, too, by the way.
Okay.
Life finds a way. Alright.
Hey, Claire. You get like the thing currently going on Twitter.
Is it the whole Jimmy Fallon's dead thing? No, he's not.
Specifically this one.
I think I made myself sick.
Also, what's the site for making the tokens? Because I'm going to use actual Ashleen art this time.
So, let me pull up for you. It's roll advantage.
Found it.
Rest easy, King. Oh,
Wait, so what's with the
They made a joking thing about Jimmy Fallon being dead to show how misinformation keeps spreading. And they're also not even using Jimmy Fallon.
yeah, that's not Jimmy Fallon.
I can't believe he
Yeah.
fucking died. They show a
Yes,
And
picture of
turned into a
Hitler.
fat British man that no one likes.
Yeah,
I was like how they could have gone with like any of the other hosts that go by Jimmy, but then about the one who goes by James.
Yeah. It's a good bit.
And, well, they went with the least liked one, of course.
by the way, Zal, help
How
me
is
out.
Jimmy
I've actually,
Fallon not the least liked one?
Because
Somehow not.
nobody likes James Corden.
yeah,
I mean, that's
people-
fair.
Yeah, people ignore how awful Jimmy Fallon actually is because they don't realize his shtick of how like bad it is.
Yeah.
Of basically platforming really awful people and smiling with them and talking about how cool they are. Because for some reason it doesn't ring any bells. People. Also, Zala, I've given you your token for Iceland.
Oh no. Okay, not that one. I don't think I'd get away with that. As good
I
as
mean,
pictures that is.
if you trim out the shark part, that's Iceland.
Yeah, but I just gave the true Ashling. She's stealing
It-
cookies.
It's honestly that looks like a Doomblade to me, Zala.
Why do you
She's
like
not
this?
a Doomblade.
That looks like a insert Zala's class here to me, Zala. Don't you hate your 499 life?
Oh my god, I love that she's got shiny, bright shiny. She's not Hannah.
Oh, God. Did I really just make myself
I
that?
did love when I got that pic of Ashling and Tech's response was, "One day I'm gonna force her to walk."
You're gonna put her on the ground. It's like, move your little feet.
No, my feeties.
Strap a whole bunch of brakes to her just so
Fey
she
magic.
can't fly. Walk.
God damn it.
Move
So-
them legs.
Can't believe Bella's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Let's see. What do you get as your saving throw so I can put him in your class? Dexterity, Charisma, gotcha. What do you get? Oh, any skills you could just fill in by hand, really. Yay. Oh, didn't fill them in. Oh, there you go. Look at that beautiful +8 Charisma saving throw. Great for saving face.
Mm-hmm. My face is small though.
It's very small. Destruction Ray.
I'm assuming my proficiency bonus goes for my attack roll bonus.
What?
Well, I'm filling in attack roll bonus.
Your attack roll is almost always, unless you're doing something goofy, like using a weapon you're not proficient in, proficiency plus whatever the hell it uses. Which your spells is your spell casting for range attacks with weapons and dexterity and strength for your big boys. And for spellcasting, if you can spellcast, it's always proficient, I think. Oh, like martials, they have to take a whole freaking feat to get that extra thing. Ha! Another way, wizards are superior. You can pick up the cantrips and the proficiency once. No better than anything you got. Anyway, Claire, you're a conscript.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
a
gonna be
sniper.
yeah, I'm gonna be conscript sniper.
Adorable.
I mean, it's
Iceland open on my page. Who did that?
What?
For some reason, Iceland
This
was open
man
on
is
my.
studying archaeology. Why does that feel like a threat? You might not
I mean-
like it, but he's an archaeologist.
This
He
man
is
is
studying
studying
archaeology.
archaeology, and your ass looks like early Assyrian pottery.
This man's
Thanks,
is
Link.
studying archaeology, and your ass is in ruins.
How do I set the critical threshold to actually be 19 to 20? Because every time I move away from it, it goes down to 20.
What are you editing?
I'm in the destruction ray effect and under detail.
Well, it says 19 for me.
Oh, okay, so just put the 19.
I think something borked on your end with how much
No,
it's
it's fixed now.
with breaking down.
No, I was putting it wrong, I think.
Let's see, Firebolt. Make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, that should be Charisma. It's not 2e8. It's 2d8. I don't want you using e numbers here, Bucko.
I want to use natural logarithms.
Get him out of here. Or I will in fact pick up Claire and bowl her like a bowling ball. Coming right at you. Pew, pew. You're gonna pick destruction right. You gotta give it a cool picture. Magic, fire, a beam. Pew pew. I love this thing comes with like a whole bunch of cool free icons you can slap on things.
Apparently 5e says the average is 7 for 1d12 and not 6, but 5e
Yeah, it
Cool
rounds up.
says-
It's 6.5, but they go up.
Uh,
Trying to do things, but I'm like having like an extreme bit of nausea.
Claire, no! Grasp her firmly.
Think. Oh, I don't feel good.
Are you currently laying down? Maybe you should lay down.
I need to head to the bathroom. Be right back.
Oh no.
Go, go, go.
Bathroom, Claire. Gosh, I'm looking for like the perfect picture for this. I know it's in here somewhere.
so maybe I should add my constitution to my health. That would also boost it up a little bit more.
There it is. Yeah. It's almost like barbarians want a big constitution score.
Yeah, you should probably put that in strength. Those are big ones.
What in strength?
I mean, your AC is determined by your thing, so. Dex ain't doing much for you.
So the upside destruction is I can just have the ray and then just say what kind of one I'm using.
As a wise man once said, I don't give a shit if your macro works, just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just gotta
Exactly.
remember which one I'm claiming. I look them up when I use them anyway, so.
Listen, I'm playing this by ear so much, I'm not even gonna have macros for most of the things I intend to do. Just kick up your feeties, we're gonna have some fun.
Yep.
And then
I like
I'm gonna
how, like-
then I'm gonna yell at you anyway for not min-maxing your character and building your macros. Because that's how it works. But now I'm working on that.
Let's see.
Bella, you
So
were
I
saying
like how
something.
I like how I built this guy as like an archaeologist barbarian. I gave him an intelligence of 8, so I should probably swap that charisma.
I mean, hey, listen, Indiana Jones, how smart was he really? I'm
Not
watching the
really.
Slander campaign.
Archaeology.
In Dutch, slandering someone is called making someone black. Zwartmaken.
Really?
It refers to the color, by the way.
I kind of hoped.
Because it'd be fucking weird if it wasn't. I mean,
I've heard weird.
if you take it incorrectly, it's you should take blackmail the same way because it kind of comes from the same angle. God damn it, Bella! Don't break the skull. But we gotta find the treasure inside the skull, the brains. That's the real
Yeah.
archaeology.
Yeah, that's how we find out the information they hold. You gotta break through the skull and look at the gooey bits.
I'm performing a lobotomy just in case he wants to come alive again.
Hey, I'm gonna pop off.
Bye bye,
You
Bella.
okay, Claire?
Oh.
Sorry.
Bubba.
God damn it, Claire.
You okay, Claire?
No.
Take care, Claire.
Claire's dying, Sila. Give her well wishes.
Oh,
Kisses. Don't worry, Claire. We can. Oh, I was gonna.
She left.
I wanted to tell her that we can figure out a character later if she wants to. Like maybe during her stream or something. I don't know. Anyone know why she's sick?
She didn't seem sick earlier. I think something's going on because I know that their dog is having a lot of health issues.
Maybe stress, yeah.
Yeah,
She was actually having some stress issues early. Kind of
very
pushed to come
stressed
in.
out.
We could program delivery bots to go, I hate garlic fries, fuck you. Program them like the CPU in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where they always know the optimal thing to do, but sometimes just do something else instead. I mean, that is how you make AIs dumber. You just make them more prone to making mistakes or suboptimal decisions. See, that's the real thing that stopped Deep Blue, is that he was just too good, and they wanted him to be believably good.
I was just talking about that with Purity today, about the whole, machines can do things perfectly, but no one really wants perfect.
I mean, no one can win from chess computers nowadays, so yeah.
And also Go now, so
Well, luckily, with the accelerating pace of technology, the vast majority of people will die in starvation as labor finally goes away, but no one bothered to get universal basic income first. I wonder what even the point is of the
Yeah.
economy at that point.
There's not been a point of the economy for a long time.
I mean, I know, but like, there's always been this facade of a reason. Yay! A vicious warhammer.
Yeah. That's what the crit looks like. Oh wow. Break brain.
If I recall correctly, they actually changed that to be specifically 7 damage, because people kept getting confused if the 2d6 that was added is doubled already or needs to still be doubled. Which, in Pathfinder 2e, this is obvious, because it literally says that any damage that is added as a result of a critical is never doubled on a critical. But in 5e, it's like, I still love the theory that I have, that the entire reason behind 6th edition is that Jeremy Crawford is just sick and tired of answering the same question over and over again. He just wakes up every morning, and his email box is full of the same question he already answered. It's a Sisyphusian task that he's been just put up with. He is the living proof of Miyamoto saying that the delayed game is good eventually, but a rushed game is always bad. I mean, they could patch it, but for some reason they just fucking refuse to. God, what a mess.
I'm really bad at like getting equipment, so I don't know what to.
What should Bella get? Well, I mean, you don't need armor, because
E.
funnily
Well,
enough, you become easier to hit if you put on clothes.
Oh, for Dizzy and Sapphire, you
Yeah.
had something grounded happen, and I'm putting it spoilered so that Bella doesn't have to see it because it's Pepper.
Peeping goggles equipped.
Yeah, the neighbor decided that was his house now. And that's one of the deadliest enemies in the game. Decided our top floor belonged to him, and he looks so proud.
Very happy
Miku
with
peep.
himself.
I gotta put on my extra sharp eyes for this one.
And he wouldn't leave.
Well,
He lives there now.
that's
pays
his
rent.
home. He pays.
Yeah, he pays rent, and if you get near the second floor where our stuff is, he starts biting.
The rent he pays is the blood you don't lose.
Which is all of it.
Anyway, let's take a look at.
Doing the archaeology stuff right now.
Let's see. Well, the basic equipment: a great axe, or any martial melee weapon, 2 hand axes or any simple weapon, an explorer's pack, and 4 javelins.
But we're level 10, so I figured, Vicious Warhammer makes sense. I also have a shovel and a miner's pick.
Well, a vicious
Use the-
warhammer is a magic item, not a basic martial weapon. And also in the items list, but that doesn't change anything.
Huh?
Bella, a vicious
Yeah.
warhammer is a magic item.
Yeah.
You can't just start with those.
But aren't we level 10, essentially? But level 3 stats?
Yeah?
Like-
Does your class feature give you magic items?
No.
You gotta talk to the DM about that kind of stuff.
Well, I figured if I put down Warhammer, you'd be
I
like,
mean, fucking,
well,
I mean,
you're
fucking,
level 10.
I mean, fucking go for it because if only for the reason that it's a stupid crit weapon.
And I could go back to Warhammer Hammer.
Why is there no
Do
packs in
that.
here? There are no packs in here. Ugh. Oh well.
Hey,
You gotta have a little brush. You gotta brushy.
there you go.
Temperature. Ooh. At 0 temperature, it does what it says in the quarry. As it goes up, it purposely makes wrong decisions to make the result more random. Level 9 CPU. If it always goes fuck you, I hate garlic fries. Don't worry about the minutia of your equipment.
Okay.
You're not going to be in a situation where I care. There's something someone taught me, and it's a beautiful thing they taught me. It's called emulationism, or the idea of simply pretending that you're good at something, because actually being good at that requires a lifelong series of experiences you don't have, aka the Blades in the Dark philosophy. And because we're not playing a long-form game, where long-term inventory management is at all sensible thing to require you to have, you just have what you need to have for the most part. If you want to put shit in there that you feel like you want to have, so like, this is very particular to my character, now go for it. I promise I won't laugh. Don't know why I'd laugh, but I promise I won't. It honestly baffles me that with how much YouTube has been pushing shorts, they apparently aren't even monetized.
Oh yeah, they can't advertise them.
They're
I
like,
wanna watch
oh, we're
that
gonna
ad.
roll out paying you in February. I'm like, what? You pushed what? Hey, would you like to make really tiny content that doesn't get paid? And I was like, no.
Barely get paid for the content they do make.
They got a better payout than Twitch.
That's not hard.
Twitch would now like to pay you exclusively in Amazon script.
They're trying actually.
Yeah,
Oh god.
any day now.
Welcome to corpocracy. No one's trying to stop it because half of the population has been told that it's actually a good thing, and 25% is just like, no, it's fine.
We can negotiate with the corporations.
But we shouldn't do it together. Then we just make them scared and they'd run away.
Well, yeah, because we need the rich people to stay where they are. So if we do anything to really put pressure on them, they'll leave and go somewhere more friendly.
Nothing can replace them once they're gone. We can't rebuild the economy on our own. That doesn't make sense.
It's also totally not like the rich people lie about being rich all the time. Like how Mr. Richest man in the history of the planet couldn't afford 44 billion and had to borrow half of it from the banks.
But that's
That,
mostly
he had,
because
like-
all of his money is tied up in assets, so you can't really...
Yeah, except for then comes the part where he says that you shouldn't be able to tax a lot of his assets, which are in the company. but he can use them as collateral to get the loan.
I mean, he'll spend most of those assets on painting so he can give them to his children as part of a inheritance scheme.
Yeah, all 75 billion children. He has no idea how many he has.
I have more children than there are people in the world. That's how good I am.
He apparently has at least 15.
Jesus Christ. Fill your void with shredded cheese, says the skeleton man. What the hell is this? The socialists have finally won. Becoming a landlord is now done on a pro bono basis. Interest expense is higher than rent, and property value goes down. Not what? Karl Marx will be proud of these charitable real estate owners. As someone who might have some adjacency with the current landlording business, no.
Like, pro landlords are making absolute fuckloads of money.
Oh my god, someone is like, don't you lie, you've never read Karl Marx. My grandfather spent 4 years in a Russian prison camp from 1945 to 1949. You know, USSR notorious for being actually communist, but not really. They were an oligarchical capitalist system. There was no communism, because communism is about the idea that you get all the things that need to get done, you put them in a big heap, and then you go past everyone and go, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? And while you're there, you give everyone a little bit of food and a little bit of housing and a little bit of money, and you go, okay, here you go. It doesn't matter if you can't do anything today. Everyone has a bad day. You go to the next person in line. You just keep doing that. And if you end up with too much work, you go, hey, listen, I don't want to do anything extra. You get 10 extra minutes in the hot tub.
But it also means you don't have top people who are, living
Yeah,
super nice
because
lives.
the people who get the nice lives, the people who get those extra 10 minutes in the hot tub, are the people who actually put in the extra fucking minutes. Now you've got a meritocracy on top of everything else. Ain't that some shit?
And even then, you're still limiting how much they can go up. It's still banded advancement.
They can't sit in the hot tub for more than 24 hours in a day, yes.
They'll prune.
No, there's not enough minutes to go any longer.
No, they'll find minutes.
I'm calling on all my vacation days. Well, each gives to their ability, each takes to their need, I guess. And he just comes out of prune. I am the richest man in the world. I am the emperor.
I am the rich.
Considering he turned into a prune, I guess it was for a cosplay session. Oh,
Also, my character is hella nerd, neurodivergent. I build.
why did I?
Because-
What is them raging anyway? If they're such a nerd.
They have an intelligence of an 8, charisma of 10. They can tell you anything about ancient ruins.
That is
They'd be like,
wrong.
yeah. they just accurately know it. They're just yeah, this is an elven, was an elven civilization. Yeah,
Ah,
circa
yes. This is neo-baroque.
this age.
And all this graffiti is postmodern. Oh my
And
god.
that vase is worth 30 gold.
That guy I just talked about, who's about Karl Marx kept his father in a Russian prison. One of the comments is Karl Marx kept my grandfather in a crate, made him wear a little maid outfit and dog ears whenever he was let out. But I suppose that's all worth it to you for your precious socialism. And one of the comments is this beautiful sickos of a cat girl. This is the high art that socialism will get you.
Ah, yes.
Also, Elon is apparently getting a lot of stuff on him because he's fired multiple developers for contradicting him.
Yeah.
Because he goes on Twitter and is like, "Hey, our
I'm
site
stupid.
sucks, and we don't know why all of our developers are terrible."
Actually, we
Developer.
do.
Yeah, developer. Actually, that thing you just said is factually incorrect. Elon, you're fired.
You know, the best way to run a company is to fire anyone who knows what they're doing. That way you're the smartest person around. Just like he always claims.
I saw one of them where he said something and asked why the speed in some countries isn't fixed. The guy goes through a 7-tweet series explaining what's wrong, how he proposed they fix it, and the root of the problem being that some of their netcode and coding is over 10 years old because they simply haven't updated it because of the demands on new features. And his thing was we should just slow down the features, cut a few that no one uses, and then focus on updating the base code. Elon, that didn't answer my question. You're fired.
So I just realized something. If that guy's father was taken in by the Russians after World War II, that means his dad was probably a fucking Nazi.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Because that's where the Russians
Wait.
stopped.
Elon's dad?
No, the guy whose dad was put in prison by Karl Marx.
Oh, okay.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Wait, but the Nazis called themselves National Socialists, so wouldn't that be the opposite? Oh god, this is making my head spin. Art, I tell you.
Honestly, I think Elon is going to be the one causing the socialist revolution in this, right? 'Cause he's just
I said this in
full
the
dictator.
Talkhouse channel that if Elon Musk's fuckery causes the big revolution, I'll let him have his statue as the man who fucked it up so bad he actually caused it, and I'll applaud him. I'll say, you know what, Elon, you might have gotten your head chopped off with a hammer, but like, good job, man, very impressive. You actually did
fixed
something.
something.
You did something. Like, gosh, I didn't know you were this good at corporate takeovers. Anyway, in order to lighten the mood, here's an adorable raccoon with an ice cream on his head. He has brain freeze. He's just a little man. He's just a little man.
Best. He just wants to eat the ice cream, but he keeps dropping it on himself.
He keeps holding it over the head, you know, to show off and be like, look at what I got. And he keeps dropping it. Oh. You should do that to Claire. Maybe it'll help her with her sick. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's see. Part of today will be turning off microservices bloatware. Less than 20% of them are needed for Twitter to work. Person. This is what we call in game development as we left the bowling ball inside the wall because otherwise the game crashes.
I mean, I love stupid solutions like that because it really just reminds everyone that computers are partially magic.
Yeah.
No one knows how they fucking work.
Okay, if you want to know how bad it's getting, apparently it's getting really fucking funny.
Oh, but don't worry. The guy was right. Turning off those services
Yeah, I know.
caused a lot of accounts to become inaccessible.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of the two-factor authentication. Oh man, it looks like some of these microservices are actually doing something. Whoops.
Yeah, I do love the
I-
game stuff where just nothing makes
His
any
20%
sense.
number might be correct, but I don't think he know what 20% part it is specifically.
Well, and it's so hard to tell with like how interwoven all these things are. It's like you turn one off, 7 other things cascade.
I like the idea of like a big sound mixer board with like all these switches that you have to flick. He's just switching them to see which one makes the server crash.
Or then you hit one and the thing just lights on fire.
Oh, this one's fucking killing me. It's Rowlet, but he's the phases of the moon,
Rally to the moon.
and the sun is a sunlit.
The sunlight. I think I've set everything up vaguely.
I have no idea if everything's set up, but it all looks set up, so I'm just gonna let that
All right,
be.
I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna get it wrong, and you can yell at me afterwards.
Yippee!
Let's see, Bella's.
Also,
Yes.
I'm just busy on the side talking to Claire to try to calm her down. She's a bit wound up.
Over what?
Aw.
There's stuff that's been going on with her online stuff that's been bugging her. Work's been bugging her.
Okay.
Their dog has been having a lot of issues.
Okay. Well,
Which
can you tell Claire that if she just shouldn't worry about a character and all that stuff, and we can take care of it together later, or I can fill in for her at some other opportune time. So take that off her back. And I'm not angry or anything. And I want her to feel better. Pop, pop.
I give her a cookie
No, not with her stomach right now.
for later.
Yeah. Just pre-dip it in the milk so it comes out soggy.
Just disintegrates by the time she's ready to eat it.
Oh, you wanted
Pile
like...
of mush.
Oh, it's a chocolate cookie milk mixture.
Okay. So I actually even wrote out the bap bap in it for you. So that'll make Claire aware that you're not mad. I quoted you.
God damn it.
Just a friendly Babs.
Well, I mean, if there's anyone who can do baps friendly enough, it's going to be the Safi.
If I ever meet her in real life,
Professional.
I'm getting an inflatable hammer and or bat. And I won't stop. Let's take
I like
a...
the
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look around. So, Bella, don't say you're leveled. Oh god, it's... Oh, I know what it's gonna do. It's gonna take away your features, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay. You should only have 3 hit dice, because that scales your proficiency bonus, and I don't want that to be up there.
Oh.
Besides, we're not even gonna use short rest. We don't know those where we're going. Oh no, I accidentally gave Hannah -4 hit dice.
Oh no.
It just
No.
implodes.
I'm so tired.
So when you change someone's level, it reduces the total hit dice and the current hit dice, but it has no, like, bottom.
Oh, I see.
Which is fucking funny, it makes me giggle.
I'll fix it.
I guess I can fill in some of the basics for Claire's character, then. That'll take a little bit off her back. Since I know she's going to take X, Y, and Z, I can fill those in for her already. So when she shows up, I can just kick her in the dick and tell her to stop whining. It's already taken care of. And I can laugh. And then I'll laugh. Because I'm mean.
The evil Safi.
Wonder if there's a place I can just pick up extra attack and slap it on.
So I had a weirdly big stream today.
What's, how to go, by the way, your femboy stream?
Okay, so I got 2 of the stories done, which is good. Just finished batch 1, and got some people who went into 2, so that's going good. I had an hour where I had 30 people,
Wow.
and a like 1 minute period where it peaked to 42, and then all of a sudden it went back down.
Pop you fur. Pop you fur.
Look, I don't know where these people came from. That's way above my average.
Did you get any followers and stuff out of it, or what?
I got 1 new follower today. I got a couple the other day. And I got 7 total subs, including 2 refreshed ones.
Yeah.
I wonder where I am on ad money.
Still, remember that the self-perpetuating cycle. You get more people, the algorithms usually tend to think that you're good for more.
I've apparently had people say that they've noticed that I popped up on front page because I'm the biggest person who uses writing as a tag.
What notices your writing?
Not that there's a lot of people in the writing tag. Even people I know who do literature streams, I'm the only one who actively writes all the time.
If PewDiePie has taught us anything, it's that starting out in a niche and then using that existing audience to give yourself a head start in the grand scheme of things works out.
That's what Skittles told me, is that my advantage is I'm not just playing games.
Yeah. I wish I had time to do more. But guess what? Busy. I wanted to do some recording last night, but I couldn't.
Rigo's starting a recording thing. Though his is music analysis.
Okay, let's see.
He's listened to the entire discography of Linkin Park.
Ooh.
I become so numb.
I'm pretty sure he's heard that in 4 versions at this
Me,
point.
yo. I love it when they sing it like me and yo, because they don't want to say you because it's not as rhymey.
So I like how so far our class or our group is the a magical girl, a fairy, and a big turtle.
Well, this
Yeah.
is the high-ass magic setting. So it's
Yeah.
all fair game, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of spells, by the way.
Okay, I got a
Bella.
question for Hannah. It's important. Hannah, how does your alter ego reflect on your grades? Like, who gets what grades?
Sunny's technically not enrolled. Only Hannah is.
Oh my fucking
And that's a good thing because Sunny's kind of a dummy.
Sonny's an idiot, but Hannah's got it down pat.
Yeah, Hannah's a big nerd.
Oh my god, I can't. I just love the idea of like a jock who has like a whole magical alter ego just so he can read books. Please tell me that. Oh, please tell me I'm gonna find it. Oh, the anti-hero, the dragon, the fool. Oh, this is cute. The vigilante, the troubadour, the possessed. What the fuck?
Troubadour is such a good word.
It
I'm
is.
just imagining Hannah gets conscripted for this job, and Hannah's like, "Oh no, I can't go, but I know someone who can take my place."
Oh my! It's like most of those Batman comics where like they invite the character that's the alter ego, the other.
And
And they
Bruce
have to-
Wayne's got to be at a fancy dinner, but Batman's got to meet with the Joker.
He has to be in a fucking his costume the whole time, and like Batman attends the fancy dinner in the bat suit, and it's like I can't undress. I can't believe I brought my Gucci suit for this. Oh. Oh. Ugh, I love that you called it an alt. Like she's just relogging on Tumblr.
Just getting around
Also,
those
Bella,
IP
I got
bans.
something I
Yeah.
wanted to do before.
What?
Warp talents. Attack portal and unwilling teleport.
Nice.
Go fucking nuts. You got plenty of workspace to work with.
Yep, someone stabs at me, I can make a portal and have them stab somebody else. Or, Bella, you can go for like a big ol' like two-handed swing, and I can make it hit someone else.
Nice.
I mean,
Also, are you gonna have enough spell points to be like effective?
I have 10 spell points.
14. You had your charisma.
Oh yes, I have 14 spell points.
Ooh.
So yeah, I've got a lot. Wait, what are you doing, Dizzy?
Magical girl.
Okay, like what kind of spheres did you take then?
Hannah in the base form is like a artificer, tinkerer kind of character with gadgets and tools and stuff.
AKA one
And
of the more
then-
respected classes out there in this world.
Yeah, and then Sunny shoots beams.
Oh, so we both do beams.
Yeah,
Oh my god, they have the perfectly named weapon. Even as a trademark.
yeah. The magic wand of beautiful sparkles, TM. She
Extra
trademarked it herself.
extra plast sculpt lights. Ooh. That's a bright
I may
lady.
get I might switch something around to get another blast type. Blast shape.
Very much leaned into like destruction stuff after I read the first line of this blast thing. Just invasive psychic energy fills the creature's mind and heart with the power of friendship.
Mhm.
Her
Yeah, I like how
spells do
that's
just
one.
her spells do just look like big pink hearts that she shoots out.
Listen,
I love
So
her.
which shape do you use?
Shape I have Ray and Sculpt.
Okay, I just have Ray. I was considering going for Chain Blast.
Chain Blast would be cool.
let's see. Sculpt.
Hey, if we get to one more level, you can get a Calamity.
Chromatic. Oh, that's just great. That's just great.
Who's it gonna go? Who knows?
That's like your wand is cracked and you swing it anyway, and from random magic just spills out.
Actually, you know what I might switch out into?
What is it?
Leap.
Leap.
Oh yeah, Leaf is silly.
Leap.
Which works for me because I'm already a teleporter.
Yeah.
What is leap?
Leap is it creates a line of a certain distance and width, and at any point in that line, I can appear in it.
Oh yeah, that funny one.
So I can like shoot a beam through somebody, and then appear at the end of it.
Hey, if it pays the bills.
Actually, don't you appear at the end of it?
No. You can actually choose where you appear in it.
It says
It
when you use
says
the lash.
that's if you use the point, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
okay,
you use
yeah,
an
point.
augment, then you can appear at any point.
Okay.
I don't care much. Details.
Details, 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 details.
I'm filling in the basic features for Claire. And I'm giving them all little icons, which I might do for the rest of you too. Because it's just fun to look at all these icons.
Yeah.
Actually, we're gonna get one.
So now like Claire goes, I cast disarm, and it's like, ooh, there's a little picture with it. Yay.
Yay, wowie zowie.
Wow.
Oh,
Or that guy who like winks at the camera going, nice.
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 Look at those inflatable tools. Oh yeah, Batman has a cover. God damn it. Oh. I can't believe I fucking died. Ranged trickery. Oh, okay, so that's something Claire might want to take. It ain't great, but it's something. Oh my god, I love this. Switcheroo! Whenever you steal, you can make it be a different item now. Nice.
Nice.
Man, that pop just makes me think that he shattered his tongue or something. Look, this little fox. Kinda stinky. Uh-oh, stinky.
Hold him.
Hey, Saf, I forgot to get my an extra one because of my type for destruction. If I get an extra blast type, can I use one to get another shape? Because I get 3. There's nothing for shapes.
Wait. Let's. What?
So I have to get one more thing for destruction,
Yeah.
and I can get extra blast type, which gives me 3 more blast types.
Okay.
Can I get one of those as a shape?
What shape?
I wanted to get leap.
Knock yourself out.
Yay.
But if I'm gonna say yes to that, I'm almost certainly gonna give Bella her vicious warhammer.
Okay,
I mean,
2 elemental types.
I mean, barbarians do make sense to have like crit stuff because they do have a 10% chance because they use their funny business for this reckless attack.
Yeah.
Oh my gut, it's going wild.
No, the tummy.
Nah, it's fine. Wasn't as bad as the time that I. Oh, poor Claire. What does it even mean to be sneasel pilled?
I don't know. She said that all day.
She
She
actually
hasn't
said
explained
it
it
too.
to me.
What the fuck is the sentence? Swifties being radicalized against monopolies and getting ready for. Oh, Taylor Swift. I know about that.
Yeah.
Antitrust lobbying, good luck, Ticketmaster. Ooh. Whatever company wrote this, buddy, I assure you it was me at 3 a.m. after experiencing alt-right LARPers playing fascist gangrel for several years, and also I got paid for it well too. What is this? Freedom in Play. VTM is a gothic horror game. Not of the book is yours, you'll decide to play. Let's see. The header is Fascism in Play. Vampire the Masquerade is not a fascist-friendly game. If you are a neo-Nazi, alt-righter, or whatever you're calling yourselves these days, we urge you to put this book down and call someone you trust to talk about how you went so wrong in your life. I mean, vampires aren't really No, they're not really about Nazis. Because the thing is that they're really about the rich, as in the high ivory tower kind of rich. And while fascism looks like that, it's not quite the same.
Well, I mean, like the Dracula style is about the inherent vanity of the human condition.
Yeah, that too. All that.
You know, we hate the idea of age and want that excess and splendor, even though we know it is inherently a soulless and decaying pursuit. Bram Stoker's fun to read.
Yay.
Like, I think that's why all the vampire fiction ever portrays vampires as being like this really old, stuffy, you know, we haven't gotten past 1760 yet.
Wait, what about 1760?
Oh, the culture of vampires in 90% of fiction.
Oh.
You know, the fluffy, really old style clothing, loving the opera, sitting there
Hey,
in the foyer.
Would you mind a minor spoiler for Elden Ring?
I would not mind.
The Red Lion General wielded gravitational powers which he learned in Celia during his younger years. Also, would never have to abandon his beloved but scrawny steed, and the picture that comes with it makes you, oh, that's pretty cute.
Claire told me about this one.
Holy
This
shit.
stupid horse is
He
so
mastered
good.
gravitational powers so he could keep his horse.
Yes. One day I need to
And he
play
like-
Elden Ring.
And he Tokyo drifts around the battlefield on that thing, and it's so good.
I love the mental image of like the virgin barbarian. Oh, my steed is too weak. I have to get an elephant now. And then the Chad wizard is like, I will make my horse stronger.
I will make it so the horse doesn't need to carry me.
This horse will be made of steel.
He loves this horse so
And
much.
then there's the artificer over there, like, my horse is literally made of steel. What's his name? Henry Ford.
My horse is called Ironmonger.
On a steel horse I ride.
He does 20 miles to the gallon, but you know.
Man, it's sweaty. Turn my fan on.
What the fuck is this? I did it, Bruno. I found the girl I want to throw a grenade at. Life goals, I guess.
Oh wait, I need to get feats.
What about feats?
I need to get feet.
Feet.
What do you need feats for? Is that what you're looking
What's
at?
that? Oh, I'm just saying I need to get some because yeah.
Yeah.
Don't we have up to level 10? Like it's like 1 feat additional plus level 1 feat maybe. I don't know.
Your Jordans are fake, but also in time she'll turn to dust.
Do we get feats in spheres? I thought we just got.
Yeah, you can trade on your ability scores too if you want to.
Yeah, like,
Because we don't get any default ones, Bella.
I mean, unless you're doing a regular class.
Or you
Yeah,
can like
probably is.
flutter your eyelashes at me.
do.
Fine.
What are the extra feats here?
For spheres, there are like I could get some magic if I wanted to.
Fuck.
What tradition would you take?
I don't know. Let me just see you casting tradition.
Because you have to have at least 13 or higher on that key ability score. And your mental stats didn't sound super high.
I got 14 in wisdom. BB.
I will understand Wakanda if I take a shit.
Ton of PCP.
So what feat are you taking, Bella?
I don't know yet. I'm just saying that I could theoretically get some magic.
Well,
Also,
you know
are
what?
you
You
using
know
that
what?
instead of
You know, here's some potato nuggies made to look like bunnies.
Oh,
Eee,
are you doing that instead of
A
an
meal.
ability score, Bella?
Or you gotta
What?
beg me for a freebie.
what?
Like, where are you getting your feet from?
No, she's just looking
Like,
around
if,
now.
yeah, I'm not like deciding like, oh, I'm getting a feet right now. I'm saying I could get a feet.
Okay, because I was wondering because you acted like you had one at the ready or something.
No, no, no.
load those into a rifle.
No, do not shoot the beanies.
And then they shouldn't have been bullet shaped.
You always do that, basic thing and get great weapon master.
I love this Chinese man who's chain smoking the whole marathon. All right, one more, and you're gonna love this one. He's going pitter patter with the little ballsies. Look at him go.
Look at him go. He's so ready.
Who's gonna get you?
You go find this.
I can't wait for my hair to be short and no longer hang in front of my eyes and tickle my eyeballs.
Oh my god, I need to
Bald.
do that. Mine goes past my nose now when it's hanging down. And it's actually hanging down, which is weird.
Get it done, or I'm getting the hedge trimmers.
No.
Yeah, I've given myself the double-edged sword of bangs.
Yeah, but my hair is weird.
Yeah,
I'm not used
you
to
have
it
curly
going
hair.
anywhere down.
Yeah.
The fact that it is actually confusing me.
My hair's just crazy long and I'm too scared to do anything else with it.
Yeah. Also,
I'm
I love
scared.
those potato nuggies.
You gotta mix them in with chicken dino nuggies for the ultimate combo.
But then the dinos will eat the bunnies.
That's how you get nice stuffed nuggies.
It's the circle of life.
And the bunnies will eat the dino nuggies when they are too full to fight.
Bunnies will eat the salad.
I like salad. I had salad for lunch. Ringo doesn't eat salad.
The bunnies eat the salad eat the dinos.
Great, that's the new version of rock, paper, scissors.
In the end, plants reclaim all life.
I like how quickly DeviantArt had to change their stance on AI.
What? No, they didn't.
So when they first introduced some AI stuff on DeviantArt,
Dream something, yeah.
they put a little clause in the bottom that all art on DeviantArt that had been uploaded would be automatically available for use in AI without the consent of the person who uploaded it. You had to go and individually opt out of all of it on each picture.
I can't wait for them to finally hit the fucking thrust thermocline.
The whole bunch of people are like, "Fuck you," and DeviantArt went and changed their stance on it.
Yeah, so now everything's opted out by default.
Yeah, now it's an opt-in system, which means nobody's opted into it.
Oops, there
Which is
goes
how
the
it should
data.
be.
Here's a question though: did they delete anything that's not already in it? Because don't forget, a lot of these machines just kind of.
Well, it sounds like they hadn't
Probably
fully implemented the change with how bad the response was.
Because remember, if they can get it in there at all, they're pretty much set for as long as they intend to keep it. That's the magic trick. On top of the fact that they can be like, well, it's opt out now, but you're still technically opted in because you were originally opted in. There are a lot of ways to twist this, and since DeviantArt has no people, there's no face to the company. They can just do whatever they want. They can vanish into the night like the many Nazis that escaped punishment after World War II.
Hey, most of them got off because they were just soldiers.
They were just doing
And
their job.
Totally didn't know what they were doing.
They were just following orders, Smile.
I mean, to be fair, the real reason behind it was just like, okay, listen, we can persecute hundreds of thousands of people for 100,000 days, or we can just get rid of the people in charge. Like, no one's gonna complain that Hans from a little doohickey town in Germany gets off. So they were kind of cutting their losses. Besides the fact that Germany would probably get like, okay, listen, we need the courthouses for other things now, okay? Like, I imagine there was some calculations done to make it work. Outside of the fact that they probably couldn't arrest that many people and put them in jail without, like, logistical problems on that regard. So, basically, someone did the math. And if they didn't, well, I'm glad to see that Musk existed back then, too. I don't know, a lot of people don't want to hear that stuff. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound very good. It's like, come on, man, it's like 80 years ago. If you want to go back in time, invent a time machine. You can go shoot them all yourself if you want to. Who's going to stop a time traveler, after all? Don't forget, the greatest magic is not the magic of friendship, but the magic of chronomancy.
Using a time machine to go back in time and eat my lunch before I eat my lunch.
Now I can have
Now
my
we just
lunch
don't
and
know
eat it
what's going
too.
on.
The universe ended because one jackass wanted to have his lunch as needed to. Great, cool, love the paradox, thanks.
You're welcome.
Wasn't even something cool or dramatic. Just, I don't want to make
Sandwich.
another sandwich.
Oh god, it's still happening.
What
Hunt
is?
Showdown is still fucked up. One of the most fundamental elements of a competitive shooter. Look at this little video and you'll see it.
I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to. I'm scared. Alright, I'm scared. I'm just a little man. Okay, let's take a look.
Zephyr is tiny.
Do we need audio for this?
No, you don't need the audio.
So. I don't know what happened.
Okay, so go to the beginning and you see the ammo indicator on the bottom right.
Yes.
Watch it.
Why did it? What?
It's a glitch that's been in the game for over a year, where occasionally guns will just unload.
They forget that they were loaded.
I saw one where a guy went through loading a revolver, and this game takes place in the 1890s. There's no speed loading. It's like you push the bullet out, you put another one in. It takes like 7 seconds to fully load a revolver. And he looks over, and there's some people coming. Ammo indicator goes empty. Like you could watch him load it, and it's almost 5% chance apparently when he keeps doing this.
Oh, so they just implemented crit fumbles and thought it was funny.
Without showing them. Honestly, Hunt Showdown is an embarrassment.
So they actually fixed the issue completely a few months back. The problem was that their fix for the issue created a bug that made each pellet for the Lemgut shotgun shoot a full Lemgut pistol bullet. As a temporary fix, they rolled it.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
Can you imagine being in a competitive shooter and like your fucking guns don't work on a fundamental level?
Oh no, and then there's the other big issue that's still going on.
That Claire was allowed to play it.
Yeah, I think Claire had to quit for this. The net code.
Is that why
You'll
Claire's so
have
obsessed with
desync.
the net?
You'll have desync, upwards of maybe 2 or 3 seconds.
Oof.
It doesn't matter if you're right next to their servers with a gigabit fiber connection.
Oof.
I've seen people get into fights. They will shoot someone in the head, duck aside. The person in front of them will die. 2 seconds later, they'll just fall. Like, the game is constantly broken. They keep fucking you up.
Which, you know, wouldn't be so bad if this game didn't have something like permadeath.
Yeah, where you actually lose stuff. And then instead of fixing the game, to keep putting out, I don't know, more DLCs that cost $10 to $20. They're just skin packs.
But money.
But money.
Instead of actually putting out any content.
But
But
money.
money.
Look, we'll sell you a
You know,
replacement
I-
character for $20.
I'm gonna duck out and go eat a food.
But
And
this
I might
this.
go to bed. It's getting late.
But
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
Bye-bye.
Bye.